Layer farming or egg production is one very lucrative aspect with quick turnover and daily profit for over a period of 1 to 2 years depending on proper management and brooding during the chicks and pullet stages. We have a lot of people online talking more about broilers than layers. The actual truth is that layer are secret money making machine as far as farming is concerned. On this video, I'm going to give you reasons why you should go into layer farming, how you can make money daily from egg production, and how to sustain the business, and many other important points. What's up my people? Welcome to Life of a Farmer Love. I remain your anchor Ishokri Ovokeronye. You can call me Ovorans. On this channel, we discuss farming in details, how to grow your farm, challenges faced by farmers and how to overcome them. Please ensure to subscribe and also follow me on my Facebook page at Life of a Farmer Love for regular updates. Don't forget to turn on the bell icon so you don't miss future upload. Give this video a like, comment, and most importantly, share for others to benefit. Without wasting your time, let's dive into the main cocoa. Layers are birds known to produce eggs for consumption, and these eggs are not fertile. As such, they can't be hatched. The first point is that the egg market is never saturated, and the demand for egg can never be met. It is a general food, though it is capital intensive, but you will hardly run at loss. The only condition of which you are likely to run at loss is management aspect. If you have good management, you will be surprised at the flow of income, which I will share with you shortly. Let's discuss starting up, which is usually capital intensive. Truth be told, every business upon starting is capital intensive depending on how you are to start, either in a small scale or in a large scale. The major thing you need, just like any other business, is land and housing. This I will talk about in my subsequent videos. But first, let me tell you why you should invest in the layer farming. Land is fixed assets and doesn't depreciate, of which if you are to sell it, it will be higher than when you purchase it. Talking about housing, poultry or layer housing don't need that much maintenance like your regular house, whereby as soon as one tenant leaves, you are more likely to carry out maintenance before another tenant moves in, and you end up having very little or no money. But in layer farming or egg production, it's not like that. Depending on size, if you build a poultry house of 2,000 beds, be rest assured that you are certain of over 1 million naira profit monthly, and this is after you must have removed all expenses such as feed, worker salary, maintenance, and medication. This amount is certain only if the following conditions are met. 1. Good breed of laying beds. 2. Good and proper management during brooding till point of lay or caged and during their laying period. 3. Good medication and vaccination all through their lifespan. 4. Dedicated staffs, proper feeding, and good quality feed. That being said, feed in poultry account for about 70 to 80% total cost of production, and it will surprise you that this can be cut to between 65 to 70%. This secret is spilled on my video on the dark side of farming. No one will tell you, and how to control them. Now, let me give you a practical way you are likely going to make your money back within a short time. Assuming you purchase 1,000 beds at point of lay for 3,800 or 4,200 as the case might be, that will be 3.8 million naira. Within a month of arrival, they must have started dropping, but let's assume it's 2 months it took them to start laying. Within these 2 months, the money you are likely going to spend on feed and medication won't exceed 3 to 4 million naira. By the end of the 3rd or 4th month, when they've started laying, they must now be taking care of 40 to 50% of their feed from the egg they laid. Then, by the 4th month, they are producing eggs to feed themselves, pay your workers, and buy medication, and make small profit from it. But by the time it got to the 5th month of their laying, you will be smiling monthly for the next 1.5 year to 2 years. And after this, you don't have to sell them until you notice that they are no longer feeding themselves and making profit for the farm. They are then sold as spent layer or old layer. It doesn't end there. The sale of this spent layer is another area whereby you will then make your money you spent in the initial purchase of the birds. And here is the magic. As at when making this video, spent layer or old layer is being sold for 5,500 to 7,000 naira. So, assuming 900 birds survived out of the 1,000 and multiply by 5,500, that will give you 4,950,000 naira. Whereas you bought the birds for 3,800,000 naira. You have 1,150,000 naira profit from there. Also, remember that you spent 3 to 4 million naira for feed and medication upon their arrival initially. As they are laying and you are making profit, a percentage of this profit should be removed, and this will cover for the cost within a year. Here is a practical example using 1,000 laying birds with 2 farm attendants. Ideally, 1 farm attendant to 1,000 birds, but let's do with 2 and a salary of 50,000 naira monthly for each, making it 100,000 naira. Cost of feed, assuming 5 bags daily, at 11,300 naira as at when making this video. That will give us 1,751,500 naira. And remember, this feed, which I said is 11,300 naira, is the factory price, and it is at this price that it is being sold to the feed dealers. So imagine you getting your feed directly from the factory. You are likely to save over 1,000 naira per bag of feed, and this will in turn increase your profit. I already made a video on how you can achieve this, which I will drop the link in the description box. So assuming 250,000 to 300,000 was used for medication and miscellaneous, say for monthly, this will give us a total monthly expenditure of 2,151,500 naira. Then for 1,000 laying birds, I don't think you need a farm manager or farm supervisor. And here is the magical aspect of it. At the peak of production, you are sure of 80 to 95% production. But let's say you have 81% production. That is to say, 810 birds of the 1,000 are laying for you steadily. That will give us 27 crates daily. Multiply by 3,500 per crate, it will be 94,500 naira daily. And in a month, it will amount to 2,929,500 naira. By the time you subtract your monthly expenses of 2,151,500 from 2,929,500, you are left with 778,000 naira monthly. This figure could rise if your production exceeds 85%, and your profit could hit 1 million naira and above if your production exceeds 90%. Mind you, this is tied to good birds, proper management, and good feed. This is the more reason you are to get your birds from a reputable hatchery. But if you are buying point of lay or point of cage, it must be from a trusted supplier. You can contact us for your good point of cage or point of lay at affordable prices. In fact, our payment plan is moderate, as you pay 50% initial deposit followed by 25% after 2 to 3 months, and the remaining 25% before supply. And all our birds are fully vaccinated. Our system is cage to cage system. That is to say, the brooding is done in battery cages, and the birds have no direct contact with the floor or the droppings. From this cage, they are transferred to your farm and they go straight to the cage. And on a final and very important point, I must not fail to tell you is that you have to invest huge for you to make it huge. On the other hand, beginning with 300 to 500 beds is not a bad idea, and there is always room for expansion. Don't also forget the biosecurity measures to follow, because once there is a crash in production, it will affect your profit and you might likely not going to get that peak again. This doesn't mean you won't make profit. So please, if you have gained any vital information from this video, don't hesitate to click the super thanks, subscribe, like, comment, and most importantly, share for others to benefit. Thanks and God bless. See you in my next video. Peace out and see you at the top. Bye.